Hello everyone, I'm Rupert.
And I'm Redbeard.
This is Rupert's Beard. Today's video we're going to be going over the 09 Red Shanks that we had in the battle. That video link should be around here-ish.
Yeah.
If you haven't also checked out the Luffy deck list, don't forget to check that out.
Yeah, you should. It would.
But before we get into Shanks, if you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can see whenever we have more videos going up. Should be some more Union Arena content coming up. More One Piece as OP10 comes out.
And 09 that we got the other leaders to do.
You think I'm worried about that? I get my new Dofi stuff in 10. That's all I care about. We'll have updated Dofi for sure. Because I play it. And don't forget to leave us a comment. Like, what's your pet deck?
Or if you want to see an 09 build of Dofi.
I don't know if there is an 09 build.
Yeah, you got 2 new cards.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough.
Alright. Also, before we get in the video, we would like to thank our friend Brandon for letting us borrow and use the deck.
Yep.
Thank you much. The leader is Red Shanks.
Who would have guessed?
From the 09 pack. He is a 5k, 5 life red leader. Once per turn, this effect can be activated when your opponent attacks. Give up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 1k power during this turn. This is extra relevant, especially if they go to do multi-attacks with one card.
Yeah.
Like Zoro.
Yeah, it's better 1k. It's better free 1k counter.
It was really fun when I used them on Zoro. Whenever I won the locals with this, and he swung with it, minus 1k. Okay, I re-swing. I was like, okay, it's still minus 1k.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh.
Oh no. We're not at the magic number anymore.
Uda. Uda is a 1-drop, 2k, 1k counter, film. Look at the on play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 red-haired pirate type card, add it to your hand, place rest bottom deck in any order. A easy blocker, or easy searcher. Good way to go ahead and filter.
Yeah.
Next is Otama. 1-drop, 2k counter, 0 power, land of Wano. On play, give it to one of your opponent's characters minus 2k power during this turn. Good generic red 2k, and it is useful against another card we'll go over. It'll be much later.
It'll be much later. It's also a card that if you're working on a budget, may not be as important to include Otama.
Yep.
Still a good 2k counter though.
Next is Makino. It's a 1-drop, 0k, 2k counter. Activate Make, you may rest this character. Up to one of your red characters with a cost of 1 gets plus 3k power during this turn.
5k swing Uda.
5k swing Uda,
And
or
2K.
a 2k.
Probably 2k mainly.
Speaking of 2k,
Whoa. I love NBA.
Hongo. He is a red-haired pirate. 3 cost, 3k, 2k counter. Activate main, you may rest this character. If your leader is a red-haired pirate, type, give it to one of your opponent's characters minus 2k power during this turn. It is a 2k counter that is still usable. So that way you can use it for the card that's... It's much further down. But it's still a very good card.
Yep.
Lime Juice. 3-drop, 3k, 2k counter.
I love the red hair pirates names.
Yes, they're great. On play, your opponent cannot activate up to 1 blocker character that has 4k power or less during this turn. Such a neat ability.
Honestly, now that I think, okay, so I didn't realize that was a card. So actually, even if you're on the budget version, Otama's still good because of that. That's 4 Dawn to make, what is she, minus 3k or minus 2k?
Otama's minus 2.
I mean, that's 4 Dawn to make a 6k blocker and able to block.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
My favorite card of the deck, Lucky Rooks.
Probably the best card in the deck.
As a 4-drop, 5k, 1k counter, blocker. And on KO, if your leader's Red Hair Pirates, KO to one of your opponent's characters with a base power of 6k or less. So, they go to push you down, you block with this, and you deal with 2 attacks. I love it.
Yeah, you deal with 2 attacks, and it also takes care of things bigger than itself, which is crazy. It's like Pedro, but red.
Yeah. Alright, next, Yasep, the Kid Abandoner. 5-drop, 6k, 1k counter, on play.
The milk go-getter.
The milk go-getter. Be back with the cigarettes.
Yeah, exactly.
On play, up to one of your leaders gets plus 1k power until the end of your opponent's next turn. So it makes Shanks even tankier. Done 1 when attacking, go to one of your opponent's characters minus 1k power during this turn. So you can obviously work on either smacking down at their dudes, or another card we will go over.
Still a little bit.
We have one coming up, and then it'll be there.
Oh yeah. So the next two cards after this one.
Silver's Rayleigh. 5-drop, 6k, 1k counter, blocker. On play, if your opponent has 2 or more characters with base power 5k or more, draw 2 cards, trash 1 card from your hand. So, it's a blocker, filters 2. Unfortunately, it's not searchable. It'd be kind of funny. Next, this broken card, Ben Beckman. He's a 7-drop, 7k, 1k counter. On play, trash up to one of your opponent's characters with 6k power or less. And with all the power reduction you got in here, you'll never guess what your options are. Sky's the limit. And where it is trash, that's very important. So things like Sabo.
Yeah, you can get things so it gets around Sabo, it gets around Borsalino.
It gets around on KO effects.
Yeah, no. Say goodbye to Kikunojo.
Yep. Next, another very good card is 8-drop, 8k, other Silver Rayleigh.
Whoa, Silver's Rayleigh, but old this time. Prime versus current.
I think current wins with no effects. But
I mean, effects, yes.
He is on play. Select up to 2 of your opponent's characters. Give one -3k and the other -2k until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then KO to one of your opponent's characters with 3k power or less.
So it KOs a 6k on its own.
It'll KO 6k on its own with all the outside support you got, with either Yasop with 1 Dawn, Otama, or this man who I forgot already, Hongo. We definitely didn't forget. Very professional.
No, we would never. I would never forget Hongo.
Oh.
Hashtag never forget.
Never forget. He hits a lot of dudes, so he's very good. Sadly, he's very pricey.
Yeah, I think I have like 1 after I got rid of my manga.
Nice.
I don't know why I didn't just buy. Oh no, that's right. It was for Warhammer. That's why I didn't buy another Rose for that money. I remember now.
Next, 8-drop, 9k, Monkey D. Dragon. This card, very good.
Yeah.
Rush. On play, give up to 2 Rest at Dawn cards to your leader or one of your characters. So, slap him down. And then you can either make one of your power reduction dudes be able to hit, make it so that way Yasop can hit even harder, or make it so that way your leader can hit, or he can hit really, really hard. Your choice.
Yeah, I was going to say, the turn, on your 8 Dawn turn, he can be swinging for 11.
Yep.
Which is kind of funny.
My favorite card of this deck, Shanks.
Yeah, I think my favorite's the next one.
He's funny.
Yeah, that's why he's my favorite.
10-drop, 12k. Give all your opponent's characters -1,000 power.
Yeah, that's very good.
Both players' turn. That is very important.
Yeah.
And he has Rush. You know, that extra piece de resistance.
I mean, he needed that.
Did he?
Yes. Otherwise, he was just 10-drop, 12k.
10-drop.
With just a static effect. That's boring. He needs Rush at least.
And he also makes it that way these 2 guys can hit bigger dudes.
Yeah.
And it also makes it so your opponent has to redo all of their math.
Yeah. Or they just forget.
Or they just forget and your life's just that much easier. That's true.
Yeah. It happens all the time.
Yeah. Especially
Every day, thousands of children forget.
This is getting weird. We're going to move on.
I don't know. I was gonna say animals, but then I realized, we can't tell if animals forget.
Again, it's getting weird. We're moving on.
I was making fun of the ASPCA.
There's a 10-drop, 13k power, the highest power in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Gold D. Roger has Rush. Your opponent activates Blocker. If either you or your opponent has 0 life, you win the game. This here is very funny against Black Yellow Luffy. Because they're like, hey, yeah, I want to hurry him get to 0 life. Hey, cool.
I win.
Drop a Gold D. Roger. Man, all those Sabos would have been really good if I didn't have the King of the Pirates.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
I mean, for Shanks, yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, it wasn't very fun for the Black Yellow Luffy player.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew what that was, probably.
Next, Bad Manners Kick Course. I don't know why I said it that weirdly.
I don't know either.
It's a 0-drop event. Counter, trash card from your hand. Up to one of your leader's characters gets plus 3k power during this turn. Trigger. Give up to one of your opponent's leader's characters minus 3k power during this turn. Very good card.
0-drop card is always good.
0-drop. Ditch a bricky card. And get 3k boost.
Yep.
Last but not least.
Trigger comes up, but not really.
Yeah.
What is its trigger anyway?
Give one of your opponent's leader's characters minus 3k power.
Oh, that's even funnier in this deck.
Yep. Last but not least is 1-drop. Come on, we'll fight you. It's a 4 Emperor Red Hair Pirate. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Red Hair Pirate card other than Come on, we'll fight you. And add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. Trigger, draw a card. So, search your pieces. You hit it in life, and you're like, man, I don't want this in hand. Draw a new card. That is the video. We do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you see whenever our next videos are coming up. Don't forget to leave us a comment like, would you fight Shanks?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, that's a fair question.
Listen, just because it would set my wife up for life if I died to Shanks, that doesn't mean I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I was asking the viewers, not you. Everything's about you, Rupert. It may be called Rupert's beard, but I'm the beard. Never forget that.
That is actually why we're called Rupert's beard. But I'm glad you pieced it together finally after all this time.
I was going to say, it's not been a year yet.
No.
Don't you sit there and say all these years. Don't lie to us.
But we hope to see you in the next video. Oh, and before we
do have
peace
that
out.
300 subscriber giveaway, so get us to 300 so we can tell you more about it.
Yep, and for a shorter goal, if you want to, somebody had brought it up to me. Once we hit 100, we can do a Q&A if people are interested. Because I had been asked about if we're doing something at 100 before. So let us know if you're interested in that.
And if we get to 1,000, I don't know. Cat reveal.
I've already revealed our cat on Twitter.
It's Twitter. We can do it here.
That's true, I suppose. But we hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Adios.